We've got the nice stitching. We've got 3 double stitches on each side, which is keeping it nice and secure, and the red trim is done very nicely, and it's a good tone of red. And we got paper inside. It's just like the canvas, like the Speedies. It doesn't have any type of special lining, and I do feel the date code, little serial number right there. Let's open this one. Louis Vuitton again, of course, on the dust bag. And ta-da! Of course you knew what this one would be, but this is the bigger version, of course, which is just the same, which is like the Pochette accessories, I think, not the mini Pochette accessories, except it doesn't have the leather tab, and it comes in a set. So this is a great idea if you want to get all the little bags, but you don't want to pay an arm and a leg for each one separately, or you want to get this bag and $99 and you get all the parts to it. Got the Louis Vuitton right there, Pochette tab, the zipper. Oh, let's see if there's a date code in this one. Oh, this one has a pouch also. And then the date code is right there. And the zipper is very nice. This one, let's feel the texture. So it's not super textury, but it's not smooth either. If you've been following my channel, you will know I have this khaki strap already. With the strap, it says Louis Vuitton, of course, all going the same way. I've seen some that, like, this Louis Vuitton's flipped upside down. That's no good. And then, so this one is perfect, Louis Vuitton. There, and then on the back side it also says it there and there. The stitching looks very nice, and then flip it. It's tucked in and sewn in really nicely like the original. We've got this little vachetta right there and the tab to hang the coin pouch from. It is an adjustable strap, and of course this is the same as the other one, sewn very nicely, and it just very easily moves back and forth. And as we do in every video, the chain break test. 1, 2, 3. 5 yanks, and my hand hurts a little. So here she is, all put together with the chain and the nice vachetta and the zipper coin pouch on it. I'm gonna tell you, if you want to stay tuned to the end, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the DH Gate one and show you why I prefer private sellers for a lot of bags, as I've learned year down the road. And I can also do like the best of DH Gate versus private sellers, and like what I actually still use from DH Gate, or if I feel the need to replace it from private sellers or the authentic thing. So let's go ahead and see what the bag looks like, and then I'll get more into that if you want to stay to the end. All right, so here is how it looks on. It's a beautiful bag. You can leave this here. I personally like it here because I will keep my like vape in it, or my like ear pods or something very convenient. I don't really like to put change in it. I did in my other one from DH Gate, and this one, because it's a lot nicer, I won't. But, or you can also hang it from there, and it looks really cute like that. You can carry it by the chain. You can just carry this purse with the chain, or you can take it off and carry just this. Or one day I even walked to the store and literally put this on a chain and use this as a tiny little crossbody. So this bag is versatile in so many ways, and that is why, like, I know it's a loved versus hated bag, but I personally had to get it again because I have used the pieces and I've used it for so long, and I honestly love this bag. So if you stayed this far to the video, then I'm gonna get a little bit deeper. If you're subscribed, if you use DHgate, we're gonna kind of go down a little rabbit hole of why companies like Shebag and Save Bullet, I somewhat, mostly, always, 99.9% of the time will save up, purchase, pick out a bag, do a review, and then compare it to a bag that I've had from DHgate that I felt the need to replace because of bad quality, a bad smell, it not lasting as long as I would. Like, I do have some bags from DHgate that are going hard and strong after a year's worth of use, and I feel like I do owe you all a video on those items because it's amazing, and I can't tell a difference between some of them, nor can I tell a difference from this bag. So let's go ahead and compare it to my year-old DHgate bag. So right off the bat, this DHgate bag has no texture. At first, I didn't think that was a problem, and as I said, I used it all year long, and I mean, it might not be a problem, but when you see that reflection right there, you can just tell this bag has texture. This bag is smooth as ever. So this one has patinaed evenly, which I'm very careful with it, and I wipe it down with baby wipes or water. This one I will be apple guarding. Another thing I did notice, the straps are a lot different. This one a lot closer to the authentic. But let me show you something else on the coin pouch that I was not happy with. But with DHgate, you just kind of deal with it. With private sellers, you don't have to worry about it. So, of course, this is the DHgate one. If you look, it is not completely centered up. And I messaged the seller about this issue, and it's DHgate, so nothing happened. I ended up keeping it. Oh, and over time, the material has popped out of it, and I've had to like stick it back in there like with my nail, and I could probably glue it back in, but that's why I wanted one from Shebag that I could depend on. So this one is 100% even. The markings are on point. All right, so on to the next item. And I honestly just unboxed this, and I had peeked and I noticed something. All right, this one is done very nicely. This one right here is done very sloppy, and I've had to singe those strings back in. And then another thing I noticed are the imprints are a little different. Like right here on the Shebag one, it's this flower, for the flower first, and then the round flower, and then that one. On this one, it's the round, that one, then that one, and it is off-centered on this one. The Shebag one, not off-centered, and on point again. All right, so if you're still here, we're gonna look at one or two more things. So again, the stitching on the top one is very nice, smooth, no loose threads. On the bottom one, it's patinaed a little, or gotten dirty, maybe I would say. I'm not sure if it's patinaing. And let's see, the DHgate one, it's a piece of plastic in it still. All right, their DHgate one, you can tell the hardware has faded a lot quicker. So one reason why I was wanting to get a new one also is this right here. It might be patinaing, or I got it dirty on vacation when I took it to Dollywood and, you know, to hikes and everything like that. So now I've got this beautiful one right there. And so this is the Shebag, this is the DHgate one. So you can tell there's a big difference on quality, and that was maybe a $40 difference, $30 to $40 difference. I think the DHgate one was like 50 or 60, and then the Shebag one was only 99. So I am so glad that I was able to share that bag with you. If you stay till the end, please like and subscribe. I have another unboxing. I have been crazy busy with work, so I have one more unboxing that I can't wait to share with you guys. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.
It's like this. Our pattern also like this, okay? So it's the same. Over here, this one, the weight is, this one is heavier compared to this one, okay? The pattern is heavier compared to the lambskin. Now, let's go the inside. Okay. The opening. There's also the opening. Okay. It's the same. Open inside like this. Open inside like this. Well, it's the same color with the exterior. This one got the zipper over here. And I believe it has the... still has this thing. Okay, wait a second. Trying to get this code out. Stage, this one is patent. The code is also patent. Okay, that one should have that. This one is also like this. Okay. Well, this one, oopsie. Well, this one also got zipper. This thing, God, it's so hard. Okay. Because this bag is so small, so it's hard to show you the detail on the inside. So that's the code. So inside here, sweat, also same. This one is sweat, so there's no difference between these two. Okay, let me try something.
Always compare the both side with each other and all the stitching. I can't say enough about this stitching. Stitching is everything. Make sure you store your bags very well, especially the canvas one, because they can break. So make sure to leave them stuffed and display them in your closet. Don't fold them because they can get the shape of the folding. The next thing I usually pay attention, it's a date code. Actually, there is a website which I'm gonna link it down below, and it's all about the date codes on the bags. I put it on the screen at my job, and we refer to that website all the time for making sure that the date codes are real, because these fake bags, they come out with the serial code. This is not a big deal when it comes to the date code. If it's an older bag, it's very important to look for the date code. But I talked to an associate at the Louis Vuitton recently, and she mentioned that the bags from like 2020, they're gonna stop doing the serial codes in the bag, and the only way you're gonna know by going by the date code would be getting it only from the Louis Vuitton store, because they have this certain and special light that they put the bag underneath those lights. For us, being a normal human and not having that machine, we won't be able to read the code. If you see anything in like 2 years coming out and there is no code, just remember I said it, there might not be any serial code in the future. That's why I focus much on the feel, the leather, the stitching, the hardware, the zipper, and all the other jam comparing to the date code. But the date code is important too, so I'm gonna show you guys where the date code is. The date code is stamped on the leather attached into the right hand corner of the inner pocket. Pochette. The two letters of the alphanumeric code is the country of the manufacturer.